Hello and welcome to Keeler Permaculture YouTube channel. Today we're going to give you a tour of the farm. We'll show our infrastructure, including our tropical straw bale greenhouse shower, long drop permaculture toilet, our pig pen which we've converted into a swimming pool, our pizza oven, our tree nursery, our chicken food forest and our chicken compost system. If you enjoy the video, please do subscribe. So I'm here at my straw bale house. This is the first house we built, first building we built. So we've learned a lot since then, but it's still nice. It's nice and insulated, and we've got lots of plants around here now. I've got a wine tank out there because we've just been making our latest process on our homemade wine. So we've got quite a few hundred litres this year, I think 300 litres, which is quite good. We make the wine with friends, so friends bring their grapes and we make the wine for them here, and it's all organic of course, with no sulfates, and then we share the wine with everyone who brings their grapes until our vineyard's fully grown. So next to our house we have our chilli garden. We've got so many chilies from here this year, and we've got this protective material like a thin cotton or something that's protecting the chilies, so hopefully they overwinter and we get chilies nice and early. We've got a lot of vegetables out of here this year, and just next to the garden here we have lots of flowers planted by my mum, so thanks mum for that. And then we have the old pig house. So this old pig house, there's a video when we first got our pigs, but that used to be a door. So that door's gone, and that's now a swimming pool. And the swimming pool is going to be connected to aquatic plants in here. So it's like a natural pool. This water gets circulated with the aquatic plants and the UV light, which keeps it clean. And then this side next door, which is a storeroom and also an old pig house, will be a bar, and the bar will link quite well with the swimming pool in the summer, and that will also link very well with the pizza oven. It's a stone pizza oven, and we do a lot of pizza nights, but that's often in the summer. It would be nice to be next to the swimming pool and bar, so that's all on its way. But the main thing is in the summer we can jump into that plunge pool and keep nice and cool. So I'm just here by our long drop. This is one of the cool things we have here, I think. It's a long drop compost toilet that's connected to a worm farm. I was quite proud it was published in Permaculture magazine last year, and it's going really well. It's been here a couple of years now and we never have to empty it. It's a really nice sustainable toilet that doesn't use water, made of mostly natural materials, wattle and daub stone, clay, and has a lovely view as well of the food forest and Monsanto, so really proud of that. It's one of our two different types of worm toilets we have here. This is a dry one, and we also have a we also have a flushing one. Nowhere better to have a number two. Compost toilet is basically where it's a dry toilet. So you do your business, you cover it with sawdust, and then it all piles up, and then we have a worm farm down below connected to here, and the worms work their way in and just turn all that poo into worm castings. It really just gets disintegrated to nothing. At some point I'll need to clear out worm castings, but at the moment I haven't had to. Over there you can see our greenhouse, our food forest, and in the background you can see the eucalyptus. To the right we're clearing, to the left we've already cleared. You can see those cork trees. So when we clear those eucalyptus on the right, it will look like the left. And 2 years ago all of that looked like eucalyptus. We remove eucalyptus because it's a fire hazard. So one of the coolest updates we've got on the farm is our tropical greenhouse shower. So let me give you a little bit of a tour of this place. So the straw bales are on two walls just to keep the cold northern wind off. Then we've got all these recycled windows on the south side and the east side. So we're growing passion fruit up the windows. We've got a shower curtain at the door. Okay, it's a mess right now, but we've got all our seedlings, so we start our seedlings in here. We've got our worm farms in here in the winter. We've got various different worm farms, and then we've got this heater. It's called a ballerina. It's fantastic. You just put the wood in the bottom, and the chimney goes through the middle of 200 litres of water out the roof, and that water gets nice and hot. That heats the room, but also the water can be used in this lovely sort of shower with a nice tropical feel. So at the moment we've got a sheet here, but we're going to have a fence here, and we're going to grow passion fruits there to get a nice privacy screen and be more green rather than having a sheet. And we're going to have a secondary privacy screen on this window, and obviously we've got all of our chilies overwintering, and soon enough we're going to get the vegetables started here for the summer. So I think this has really been a fun project. The water from the shower comes out under the ground to this spot here where it's got wood chips. It goes into the wood chips, but what I'm going to do is put here aquatic plants, and the water will drain through. And this is a Eucalyptus bed. So it's actually a sunken Eucalyptus bed. So we've dug down, put loads of wood there, and then we've covered it with soil and compost. And for now, we've got fava beans growing there, and that's going to all shrink over the next couple of years, and then we'll get some stuff in there. So that's been a really fun project. So just by the community house, this is a straw bale house, which we built, which is just functioning really well. We have this shaded area for our nursery. One of the best upgrades here is the automatic irrigation. It's semi-automatic, so I used to have to use a hose pipe. Kimberly would do that each day for about an hour, but now you just turn on the tap here, and yeah, water will just spray on all of these plants. So what used to take an hour now takes 20 minutes, but you don't have to be here. It's fantastic. We're going to move this nursery to a space that's slightly larger, and we're going to put a roof over this area here to make it an outside living space, because our current outside living space is here, which people enjoy. It's a bit of a mess right now, but we're going to actually build this into a yoga room on our natural building course this year, just so that there's an indoor yoga space for when it's too hot or too raining. So I'm here in the chicken food forest. So it's a place where we've got 50 odd species, trees and shrubs, all edible for us, but also mostly stuff the chickens like to eat. So we've got ground covers of strawberries, shrubs of berries, fruit trees, mulberry, lots of different stuff. Here's a video on this system you can check out. What we've actually been working on is fencing. So these are fence posts from our eucalyptus. We actually burn the bottom. So we burn the bottom and to char it, and that should actually make it last a bit longer. The chicken food forest is basically ready for chickens to go in. So we're going to get this fence up there during the next permaculture internship, and then we're going to let the chickens out of this door into this system very soon, which I'm very excited about. Our chickens are just giving us so many eggs. I love this chicken house. We can get the eggs from the outside. So if we've got guests here, they don't have to go into the chicken house to get the eggs out. All of the chickens that are here now were actually born here. This year we got rid of all the old ones. We sold them or gave them or swapped them, and we've got I think 30 odd chickens. Only problem is 12 of them are males, so we don't need that many. They're all fighting, so next week we're going to process all the males. Here is our chicken compost system. So we bring in like food scraps and weeds. They break it up and they knock it down there, and we keep piling it up. Just keep bringing in materials. We haven't piled it up for a few days, but this has got a lot of compost in here. So we just need to pile that up and then have it ready to harvest. This compost used to spread everywhere, and what I've actually done now is put this stone wall here, and I'm going to continue that with a wooden wall. I've put the bits of wood there, I just need to prop them up. So the compost really goes towards that finishing area here, where we then sieve the compost. So that's what we need to finish off. I love this system because you've got like a little food forest here, which is protected by the fence, and then past the bigger fence is the larger food forest, and these chickens are going to love it when they get to go in there. We've got the grey water coming in here from the house, which is a bit blocked up right now, so I'm going to clear that up, but that's great. So any waste water comes here with bits of food, and the chickens love that. Chickens love to dig in the compost and find worms and whatever's there. So this is a fantastic system, integrating chickens and the rest of the farm. Not giving us free eggs and meat, but giving us healthy, sustainable eggs and meat. So that's fantastic. And that's got lovely guilds around it with different trees and companion plants, just by the community house. So after 4 years of actually no heating in our house, we've got this Rayburn finally. So this is wood from our farm, and it heats up this oven. We can cook stuff in there, and you can fry on top, and there's nothing like cooking with your own wood, with your own eggs, baked beans that your friend made, and your own homemade smoked bacon. And then this also heats hot water. So there's a water tank upstairs, the chimney heats the room, and we just need to get radiators, then we're going to have proper heating finally. So this is a really nice big upgrade for us. So there we've got our solar panels. We've had them 5 years and it's all going really well. And when it's sunny, we have electric dishwasher, washing machine, computers. We pump all our water from our borehole and irrigate our food forests and reforestation. Pretty much we can't use the electricity when it's sunny. Like today it's really sunny, and I haven't got my hat on because my hair's a mess. And you know, just when the sun goes down, we don't use the washing machine, dishwasher and stuff like that. Where I'm walking now used to be Eucalyptus Forest. So over the last few years we've been removing them. I think everything behind me we removed 3 years ago. And where I'm walking to now, we removed 2 years ago, and then last year I finished off killing them. I made a video on how to kill the eucalyptus. It's such an important thing to do here, and then replace it with native trees. But yeah, I love walking through here now. And then down there is the Cork Forest, where we keep our pigs, and further down is our yoga deck. And just a wonderful view. Basically anywhere on our farm, we have a good view, and a different view in different parts. So it's nice just to go for a walk and enjoy the view, walk your dogs. Thanks very much for watching this update video. The next part will include updates on our animals, sheep, chickens, pigs, as well as our piglets, some other updates of what we've been up to. We'll give you a quick visit to our reforestation fields, our 2 agroforest fields, and we'll show you into our Bale community house. So please do subscribe and check out the next video.